But today we are joined by Chef Jason from Rooster Creek, and he put together a little pizza, farmer's market pizza for us, a recipe to share tonight. And welcome to the program, Chef Jason.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Yeah, and so when did you move to the Central Coast? How long have you been here now?
Just about 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. We moved here, yep.
Easy to settle in?
Yeah. It's been great. Yeah, it's been really great.
And Rooster Creek is new to town also.
Yeah, we've been open just a little over a year in downtown in the village in Arroyo Grande. It's been great. It's been a really great reception. People have been amazing.
It's really a nice atmosphere in there.
Yeah, it's really become a really cool place to be. It's really exciting. It's exciting to be a part of it.
I like the fact that you offer a lot of different, like just standard tavern food, or then, throw in the Central Coast freshness twist on things as well.
Right. I mean, you pretty much have an unlimited amount of ingredients that you can use depending on the season. I mean, it's really great. You can pretty much do what you want and still have, sustainable, fresh agriculture at your disposal.
Now, you grew up in Philly, and you know what it's like when you get that drought all of a sudden of fresh vegetables. You're getting stuff from California and from South America and Mexico.
Wondering what it's like out there, how beautiful it must be.
You must feel spoiled now living in a place where it is So do you go out there and take advantage of it? Do you develop menu items?
Yeah. I like to get out. I like to talk to farmers. I like to talk to small farmers, bigger farmers. I like to develop relationships with my purveyors, and it's really great to get out. And it's like I said, it's so nice to be surrounded by the area where the produce that you grew up lusting after. now it's like my backyard. It's really great.
Right. So let's talk about this farmers market pizza, and I should let people know that it is available. The recipe that Chef Jason will be sharing is available online at eatdrinkexplore.com. It's right there at the top of the recipe section. If you can't find it, there's a map. You can go to Arroyo Grande and click on the little icon there that shows you how to find it. And if for some reason you just get completely lost, go to the search thing and just type in pizza. It'll be one of the few recipes that pops up. But this one sounds good. I personally don't eat a lot of cream-based ones, but with the cream-based sauce instead of the red sauce. But when I was looking at all the ingredients, I thought I might have to try this one out for myself.
Yeah, this one is definitely just to utilize the local ingredients. It's one that's available. We change it all the time. We shop it at the local farmers markets. The one in Arroyo Grande happens every Saturday morning right outside our back door. So it's and then we shop this one here in downtown SLO as well. It's just it's a simple white cream sauce. You're just reducing down some heavy cream and some Romano cheese, letting that cool down. You're going to spread that on your dough. We do make our own dough at the restaurant. I suggest making your own dough. It's very easy. It's very simple. There's recipes all over the place for it.
You can just do a Google search for pizza
absolutely.
Dough, right?
I mean, you can use frozen dough if you don't have the time, but I've never tried it, so I don't know. Don't blame me if it doesn't come out right.
So for a 12-inch pizza, what size dough?
You're looking for about a 9 to 10 ounce piece of dough for a 12-inch pizza, depending on how thick or thin you like your crust. I mean, obviously, you can go a little over. You can go 11, 12 ounces if you want that nice, thick, chewy crust. Or you can go less if you know what you're doing. You can stretch it pretty thin and not get any tears in it. That's pretty much what you're looking to avoid, is any kind of tears in the dough when you start mounting them.
And so you stretch it out, and you have a little bit of flour on that pizza paddle, right?
Yep, you got to have some flour down on the bottom there so it'll slide off real nicely onto your pizza stone.
You could use a big cutting board.
You can use a big cutting board. You can use a big piece of plywood. Anything that's got a semi-smooth surface on it that you can dust with flour, the pizza dough will come right off of there, no problem at all.
And pizza stones are available everywhere now.
Everywhere, yeah. They're really inexpensive. I mean, obviously there are very expensive ones, but they're pretty. You can get a pretty decent one for a decent price. And if you want to make pizza, it's really the only way to go. It's the only way to do it right.
Let's talk about the key toppings you have. Spinach, which I saw at the market just last week, and then leeks are everywhere.
Leeks are everywhere right now. They're beautiful. They're so good. They're good in everything. They're ending up in everything in the restaurant right now. Every special I make, everything that doesn't have leeks in the summer has leeks in it amazingly now.
I think I'm going to have to go then, because I love leeks. They're so
we're
good.
Garnishing with the fried leek tops. Everything's it's all about leeks right now. I mean, Central Coast does have its season, so it does cool down a little bit. Some things become less available or less desirable.
Right.
But like I said, there's never a time when you can't get something amazing. At the farmers markets around here.
So you put the cream sauce together. You spread that over the top.
Yep, just let it cool down a little bit so it's not hot when it goes on the raw dough. But you spread that out. You just lay your cheeses out. You can put your toppings down first and put the cheese on top of that, or vice versa. It's really up to you, depending on how you like your pizza. Some people like their toppings kind of cemented in there by the cheese, and some people like them up on top. They get a little more, dried out. And
looking at the picture here, it looks like the spinach was sweated out a little.
The spinach was sweated out a little. Yep, as the recipe states. So it's just wilted a little bit, and then so the excess liquid just drained off. The thing you want to avoid the most, obviously, with dough and bread is liquid.
Yeah.
You don't want a lot of liquid on there, else it just turns it into a soggy mess with the melted cheese and stuff. But
then how long we are talking about in the oven here?
It really depends on how hot you can get your oven. I mean, if you can get your oven up to 650 and get that pizza stone heated up, you're looking at about a 7-minute to 10-minute cook time.
And nice and crispy with that heat, right?
Yeah. If you can only get your oven up to 525, 550, you're gonna have to go a little bit longer until your edges are brown.
Well, Chef Jason with Rooster Creek, I got to tell you, that pizza looks delicious.
Great,
and you do red sauce pizzas there as well,
absolutely.
right?
We do them all. Yep, I come from the East Coast, the capital of pizza.
Yeah, you do. Well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you coming in.
It's been great.